Hey there, YouTube. How's it going, everybody? I hope you're all doing okay. I'm doing better now. For most of you, you kind of know what already happened. But for others that don't, I'm gonna kind of fill you in. I feel like I've been kind of procrastinating this video for a while, just because I don't know if it was like mentally I couldn't handle it, or I just I procrastinate a lot, you know. But it's probably a little bit of both. But I feel like it needs to be said, and I'm ready to come back to social media. I don't think I need a break anymore, and I kind of want to make this a learning process for everyone, and kind of advocate towards mental health and stuff. So for those who don't know, first of all, this is a trigger warning. If you are easily disturbed by harsh reality of stuff that kind of happens, and you're kind of you use YouTube to get away from this sort of stuff, then bad major depressive episodes, then please click away from this video right now. I don't want anyone to kind of be brought down. I really want YouTube to kind of be a space for people to be happy, you know, because for a long time that's what YouTube was for me, and that's what social media was for me, and I don't know, so anyways, though, now that I warned you guys, on November 1st of 2019, I almost took my own life, and you know, everyone talks about how it's really scary, and you kind of I almost I feel guilt for putting people through that. At the same time, I was terrified for myself, because part of me was wanted to live enough to reach out to people, and that's kind of why the internet kind of turned over. That's also why I deleted the tweets relatively fast, just because I realized the part of me that didn't really want to be here was no, people can't know, and I want everyone to know I wasn't in my right mind at that time, and it's just a little bit harder to make than I thought it would be. I was scared. I felt alone, and oh my god, and I didn't really know where to turn to, and I didn't really I was I'm a man. I'm supposed to be strong, you know. You're not supposed to be sad. You're supposed to be able to handle everything in life by yourself. And the thing is, you know, it's I wish I realized sooner that no one really has everything kind of figured out, and it's okay to ask for help, you know, and I mean, oh fuck, I should not be crying right now. And I wish I asked for help sooner. I wish that I kind of swallowed my pride, and wasn't afraid to kind of ask and feel weak. Honestly, I didn't really know where to like turn to, because like on social media you're supposed to be like this big like strong like presence. It's like when you're a creator, you know, you're supposed to be like someone like people look up to, you know. You're always like positive, and like the harsh reality of it most of the time is like those big creators that you follow and you watch, like some of them are more depressed than like they let on, like by far. And me being one of those, and I like to think that I was mostly like cheery a lot of the time, and for the most part I want that to be like the case. I want it to be like, I want YouTube and like how I kind of present myself to be like somewhere where people can come watch to like be happy, you know. And like it's, I don't know, it's it was I feel like it was like a lot of pressure mixed with like not a lot of people that like cared, and you get really confused really fast in like this whole like world, because there's like you don't know who's like really your friend, you don't know who really cares, and you just kind of feel like there's no one really there sometimes. When it gets to like the lowest of the lowest points, you just don't have anywhere to go. But the thing is, there always is somewhere to go. It's just kind of forcing yourself and like telling yourself that it can get better, you know, and like you don't have to do it alone. So if there's anyone else out there that's like struggling with like you know, suicidal thoughts, or like is majorly like depressed and is in need of help, I don't have the number in my mind right now, but I can't put the number on the screen. The number will be in the bio, the description down below. This video, I'm not going to have any cuts, and it's kind of like, it's all one take right now, so I'm like completely unfiltered. I really was not trying to cry in this video, but if you need help, call someone, reach out to someone. There's always someone out there, and like, I know it might feel like there's no one, but there's like always something, you know, and there's more to like live for, you know. And like I went through an episode where I felt like there wasn't, and those thoughts almost start like numbing, you know. And like I said, it's scary, but like there's hope, and I'm much happier now. It's just kind of scary, like reliving that like time and that moment. Please reach out. The suicide prevention hotline is going to be down in the description below, and honestly I think that's going to be the only thing in the description below. And maybe later I'll relay like the story of like when I like what actually happened, but right now I don't feel like too comfortable doing that. And like I want to put like a lot of like warnings before that, because it was a lot of like build up, and I don't want to put a lot of names there, because ultimately it was just my brain making me feel alone when like that wasn't really the case, and kind of having a mental breakdown, and just kind of feeling like worthless, honestly. But I know that's not true, and like I'm glad that I'm still here, because I can at least like talk about this now and kind of give you guys like hope, for some of you maybe struggling with the same thing. And if you need like someone to reach out to, or you're at like a point where you're like, I can't do this anymore, like I keep saying the same thing, but like please reach out to someone, to anyone, please, because there's always more, and there's always help, and yeah, so I think I'm going to be starting YouTube back up again. I kind of want to make people smile again, you know, give people a reason to like be happy, and like I guess stupid as that sounds, you know, if like one person is like happy and like my videos are a reason for them to keep on going, then like that would be honestly all I could ever ask for. And yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this video anymore. I only wanted this to be like a 5-minute video. Obviously there's more, and I kind of ramble a lot. But if you were bored and like clicked out before, then that's fine. But if you stayed, then I hope this in some way helped you, and I hope that like you do reach out if you need it. I'm gonna try to post once a week now. Probably not next week because of Thanksgiving and stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna be with my family. So once again, shout out to everyone that kind of like was there for me, all the hashtag "We Love You" errands and stuff, and everyone that just kind of like reached out and like showed that they cared. Thank you for that. It really does mean the world to me, and like thank you to everyone that was there for me. And I love you guys. And what do you call it? Other than that, the podcast, I know some of you guys are wondering about that. That's coming back next week, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be really cool. I'm excited because like the one thing I want is for like things to kind of get back to like whatever normalcy there is. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Love you guys. Bye.